And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Three-Wall Ball Championships. My name is Tim Baghurst, and this afternoon I'm joined. Goodness, it's been a long day.
It has been.
Janelle Tysinger-Ledkins, thank you so much for joining us and providing us some analysis in this tournament. We're looking at mixed pro. Should be exciting. It's the semifinals. We're seeing the defending champions, the Rosas, taking on, I'll call them upstarts because they've made some surprise wins.
Yes.
And we're looking at Niels and Riffel. They've done very well so far, but now we'll find out how good they really are.
Yes, we will. Definitely. This is going to be a very interesting match.
So we're just waiting for our official Ronda Rasic to start the match. She won her singles semifinal, and we'll be playing Paula Longoria tomorrow in the final. Looking forward to that for sure.
Yeah, that's going to be a good match.
But first, we've got some mixed pros. I think we're looking for line judges.
Oh, okay. They're not quite ready, but.
So we're here in Las Vegas, Nevada. We've had this tournament here for 12, 13 years.
Yeah.
And for many people such as yourself, this is kind of coming home in many ways.
It is. This is my favorite tournament of the year. I look forward to this every year. And I don't know. It's just such a fun event. And you have not only racquetball, but you got handball and paddleball and just a bunch of different people from all over the country. And it's just fun.
Well, the Rosas have been on a lot of court this week, playing in multiple divisions, 3 divisions, I think.
Yes.
And so is fatigue going to be a factor? Because as we mentioned earlier, it's quite warm today.
It is. You know, I think the De La Rosas are used to it at this point. I think for newer indoor players that have come out, they're going to struggle more with the fatigue. But, you know, the De La Rosas have a little tent back there. They've got their snacks and their hydration, and they're prepared. Tent
and snacks.
Yeah.
That's all you need to survive.
Yep.
Here in the Three-Wall Ball Championships. Yeah, and I would also add, this is my first experience. I'm going to add sunscreen and chapstick.
Yes, absolutely. I don't ever have a problem with chapstick, but the sunscreen is definitely a thing. You've got to have it out here.
Well, we're enjoying providing you the coverage. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you're watching, and appreciate those of you who've shared the stream as we try to spread this tournament around. And, you know, Janelle, it's just great to be back playing racquetball and watching racquetball.
It really is. It really is. I'm just having so much fun. And it's so fun to just see people, your friends. You know, we're used to seeing each other at indoor and outdoor, and like 5 or 6 times a year, and that hasn't happened this year. So it's just really nice to have everybody here.
Right. It's psychologically healthy.
Yeah, we all needed it.
We did. We did. We're glad to be here. We're excited. And, you know, let's talk about Riffel and Niels just a little bit. Riffel, an indoor player, probably be considered a double specialist with Adam and Nia.
Yes.
Niels, I haven't seen before, but I know is an outdoor specialist. So we're gonna see some smart play in this match.
We are definitely
not indoors, just trying to make it work.
Yeah, no, it's definitely going to be some smart play, and Daniel is very smart out here as well with outdoors, so it's going to be interesting to see how it pairs up.
Well, De La Rosa, well, I'm going to have to use first names now because they're married, by the way, if you didn't know.
Nice get.
And a mistake from Daniel De La Rosa. Michelle just watching so far.
Yeah, pretty much. Daniel's just been putting the ball away.
Well, I have to say they do play and have fun, the De La Rosas.
They do. They do. Which you don't often see with married couples.
Playing, at least.
Playing together in a tournament is usually not a fun experience.
Yeah, I was actually talking to TJ, our commissioner, and she was like, no, I don't play with my husband.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Two serving zero. Smart shot.
Nice. Oh. Yeah.
Replay coming up. Riffel just slightly impeded by Michelle.
Wow. There was so much spin on that. That was impressive.
We're playing on a car park, but it's not like a car park you would think of where it's rough surface. The area seems to have been almost polished.
Yeah, it's a little smoother, and I don't know if that's just from us being here on the same spot for the last 11 years or if they've done something to it specifically.
This is a great, oh no.
Oh no.
It was a great rally. Niels had picked up a lot of balls and then hit the ball over, so that's out. I want to ask you, we see Niels over on the right side standing there while Riffel serves. Some partners stand deep in the middle. What's the strategy for each one, and which one do you choose and why?
I think sometimes it's more of just a preference. I personally prefer to stand either on the side where she's standing or in the court like you would in singles, because I feel like that gives me the more advantage to be in the middle of the court quicker. But when you're in the back, it also gives your partner the ability to serve more serves. So it really is a preference on the team. Ooh, that might have been out.
Good shot from Riffel. A couple of out serves from Riffel and Niels, and maybe some nerves. It's a semifinal.
Yeah.
They need to settle down. So far, it's been fairly competitive, but they need to get on the board.
I think once they settle down, they will for sure.
One, serving two.
I wouldn't underestimate them at all with what I've seen this weekend. Oof.
Half out. One, serving two. Side out. Thanks, Martha. Two, serving one. Point. Three, serving one.
Oh.
Well, they're enjoying their experience, but the scoreline suggests that the Rosas are in complete control right now.
Yeah, they're pretty confident right now. They're not doing too much to challenge them, but that could change. Nice get.
Ooh, play again. Don't see many penalty hinders called in outdoor.
No, you don't. There's too many factors. There's a lot of hinders, but not penalty hinders.
Oh, De La Rosa fell down.
Wow.
They're giving Daniel De La Rosa a hard time.
Again, you know, that shows just how slippery those courts are out there.
Well, you got to credit Riffel, though. He wasn't distracted
He
by
wasn't.
that and kept his composure and put the ball down.
Yeah, he did.
It would be easy to kind of get distracted and
Oh,
make a
yeah.
mistake.
Ooh.
Kelly, come to the tournament desk, please.
That was original. Two, serving four.
Dang.
It was a smart shot from Michelle. She hit the ball soft and high.
Yeah.
Required hitting down, and Niels went for too much.
Yep. Those high shots, it's not what we're used to, but again, it's really good out here.
Lauren Moore and then Tyler Hirsch. We're going to court one. Court one. Begin Joffrey.
Smart shot from
Yeah.
Daniel. Out the door on the right side.
4, serving 2.
Smart. I like the inside out shot in that situation. Riffel usually plays indoors with Adam Mania, but is playing really well outdoors this tournament.
He's one of those people that just came out here and adapted really quick.
Air from Daniel.
2, serving 4.
He actually went to tap his racket and Michelle turned away. That was funny. She's not happy with that skip.
No, she's not. Ooh, good
Oh,
serve.
wow.
Wow. Great get.
Oh, what a rally.
Nice shot.
Let's take another look at this.
3, serving 4.
Good patience from Riffel.
Yeah.
He put the ball away. Terrific retrieval ability of Michelle De La Rosa.
Hold it.
Oh.
3, serving 4.
Ugh. Tough shot.
Yeah, he's got such good hands.
He does. It's so hard with him. In mixed, I'm usually the person that stands up in the front and, you know, battles Daniel. And it frustrates the heck out of me.
Oh, dear. That's well out.
To tournament desk, please. Letty Monado to tournament desk.
Yeah, I like commentating your matches because you usually tell us all how you're feeling.
Oh, yeah.
Michelle Zitter, tournament desk. Tournament desk.
Ooh.
Oh,
wow.
nice shot, Michelle. I like how she got the racket back to the midline so that she could go left or right.
Yes. Oh.
Oh, just out.
Just out.
Serves 3.
6 serving 3.
Yeah, they're still holding their own a little bit. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Point.
Cut the ball, didn't he?
Yeah.
Almost slicing it.
Yeah, and it spun in there.
Out. Your first.
He's got a lot of pickleball experience too,
He
does
does.
Daniel, and you can see it in some of the way he plays, where
Yeah.
he's hitting cuts and changing
Slicing
direction.
and yeah, he's just an overall. I don't know.
He's an athlete.
He's an athlete and he's an amazing player. He has all these sports under his belt, and he uses all of them, kind of like Rocky with outdoor and indoor. You see him take his outdoor game in indoor, and you see him bring indoor to outdoor. And Daniel's the same way. You know, you see him using pickleball shots out here, and it's really frustrating when you're playing against him. But it's really amazing to watch.
Now, we've seen a lot of indoor players coming to this tournament who may never have played outdoor before. You know, hands up, Tim. And one of the challenges that we experience is, okay, I went to my courts and played outdoor locally in Tallahassee,
Right.
but they were cement courts.
Yeah.
And then we come here and it's a completely different bounce and
Yep.
the surface, and it goes back to like, I thought I had this figured out,
Yeah.
and now I find
And now
it's-
I don't.
Right.
Yeah, that's one of the fun things I think about outdoor, at least that I like, is that it's so unpredictable, and it depends on the venue, it depends on the weather, it depends
8,
on,
serves 3.
you know, how hot it is. There's been times out here I've played when it's really windy and you've got leaves flying everywhere and you're slipping and sliding, and or it's rained out here before and you're playing in the rain, and you know, I think that's fun to have. You just don't know what you're going to get each time, and the courts are all
9,
different.
serves 3.
Soft hands from Michelle De La Rosa, earns another point, 9-3.
Oh,
Wow, she got that.
wow. I don't know. It was kind of
Is that
hard
a
to see.
replay? No.
Oh. Ooh, okay. Oh,
And
no.
then he skipped it. So the De La Rosa is starting to run away with this first game.
Yeah.
11 serving 3. Good shot, Niels.
Nice
One of the
shot.
things I've noticed about Niels, just from watching, this is the third match I've watched her play, she never pinches, or almost never.
Yeah, everything she hits is pretty much straight in, you know, but she varies the height, so.
Oh, she's a very smart player and consistent. But I feel like you start to figure that out. You don't have to cover the front so much, just cover the sides.
Because you're not expecting a pinch from her.
Exactly.
12 serves 3.
12 serving 3. Nice.
There was a little bit of a, you know, sidewall pinch from her. It was
I think it was
pretty.
more the ball's way out on the right side. I've got to get it in.
Yeah. Oh.
The errors are starting to creep in. 14 serving 3.
The De La Rosas are putting the pressure on, so the mistakes are coming. Oh.
Michelle missed that, but look at that communication. They didn't have to say anything. She ran over and covered.
She went over there and covered him very, very well. I was thinking the same thing.
So timeout on the court. Just a reminder, coming up after this match, we have another mixed pro, and it is Sostra and Munoz against Mercado and Riveros. So really two outdoor players against two very, very successful indoor professionals.
Yes.
Be interesting to see how that turns out.
Yeah, it is going to be a very interesting match. Robert Sostri is just incredible. He's I've played against him so many times, and he's just incredible. And, you know, of course, Carla's great. The other team, I haven't seen them play too many times, and I haven't played against them, so it's kind of hard for me to kind of gauge. But just Sostri, you just can't let him hit in the front.
What? Okay, so one of my questions is, because I've watched him play a couple here, but what makes him so good as an outdoor player?
Well, he always keeps the ball in play. He gets everything and keeps it in play, and he has really good hands. So every time you think the ball's down, he's going to get it. If it's in that front court, I mean, if you hit a good pass out, you know, that's fine, but he's just so good up there in the front. And you get these good indoor pros that come out and play, and they're just so shocked by him. I mean, with Kane the other night, you know, that first game, he was on fire. He just rolled everything.
What a fun rally.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, she got it. And it stayed in.
Oh, wow.
Nice rally.
That really was.
A lot of good gets.
4 serves 14.
4 serving 14. What?
It's like he chose to go
He did?
behind the back.
I don't know what that was.
He doesn't know what that was. Wow.
Well, it worked. They got a point.
It threw Daniel off a little bit, I think.
I think so.
Nice.
It's in.
Nice shot.
Nice and deep from Niels.
Serves 14.
Oh.
Oh.
Nice.
Nice kiss off that side
Yeah.
wall from Riffel.
I thought it was going out for
I
a
did
second
too.
there.
There's nothing worse than waiting for it to come off the side wall, and it just
then
keeps going.
Watch it fly. Gosh, I had a couple of those today. They were so frustrating.
I may have had more.
Oh.
Half out.
7 serves 14.
All right. Well, they can keep chipping away if they can stay in there. Oh.
Hold it. She did it.
Oh, did she touch it?
Yeah. Just.
14 serves 7. First game.
So there's the first game. The De La Rosas take it 15-7. It was really, they were in charge. Niels and Riffel took a timeout, got a few points, but ultimately too little too late.
Yeah.
Obviously have game 2 coming up. Put yourselves in the position of Niels and Riffel. What do you do different? Because they haven't played badly.
No, they haven't played bad. Honestly, it's really tough with the De La Rosas. Daniel is he just stands there in the middle of the court, and you don't know when he's going to take it or let it go. And you saw how Michelle was covering him. She's just waiting for him to let something go, and then she's all over it. And she hits the ball great as well. So they're a really tough team. I honestly don't know what advice I'd give them or what I would even do.
Come on,
it's
Coach.
frustrating. I know.
I don't know what to do. Just go in there.
I think I would try definitely. Like, they did have a lot more mistakes than the De La Rosas. They did hit more out. And I think if they can just get that in, then that would help a lot. But honestly, they aren't playing bad,
Yeah.
you know. And maybe some more pinches and angles, better angles, because she is hitting a lot of straight ins, and Daniel's just taking them out of the air and pinching them or rolling them. So.
Well, again, watching Niels, we talked about her. Watching Riffel this week, one of the things that seems to have worked for him the last couple matches, and is working here, but obviously maybe playing a different pedigree in the De La Rosas, he doesn't make very many mistakes.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. That's something that I noticed as well.
I think there's a lesson in there because, in indoor racquetball, you can get away with those mistakes because they hit the sidewall, go to the back, you can go to the ceiling and play defense. Here, it's very obvious when you've made the mistake.
Right, yeah, and it's frustrating because you're not used to that, and then it's just done. Like, it's out, you're done. And you lose points very quickly that way if you make those mistakes. I mean, they didn't make a whole lot of a ton of mistakes, but there were a lot of balls that went out that shouldn't have. Yeah, this is, I think, honestly, maybe that first game they were all just kind of, well, at least Riffles, and they're just nervous, and maybe this time they'll be a little more calm and, okay, we've already got one game under our belt, let's just play now.
Well, if you're just joining us, the De La Rosas took the first game 15-7. My name's Tim Baghurst, and I'm joined this afternoon by Janelle Tysinger-Ledkins, who's providing some analysis. Very experienced player and very successful one. And we're seeing that one where it's like, where's the back wall? Come off the back wall.
Yeah, please.
Riffel's waiting for it. No, it's not coming back. Great shot, Daniel De La Rosa.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Oh, nice.
She got
A
that
little
one
lucky.
in. Yeah, and that's where I'm like, oh, the pinches are open.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. She should have done that, but if she could get that in her arsenal, it should be so tough. That's a good rally.
Out.
Wow, just barely.
Great rally.
That looked like a one-wall rally to me.
I don't want to grab underneath somebody's butt. Sorry.
Our official Ronda Racich, you can just hear in the background. She won her single semifinal. She'll be taking on Paula Longoria tomorrow in the final. Should be a fun match.
Yeah, definitely very fun match. Oh, good get.
Ethan Jackson.
Wow.
Oh.
Jeff E. Eldon.
Oh.
No. She was there ready to cover it, though.
Yep. She's a smart outdoor player.
Yes, she is.
I wonder whether she needs to change her serve because she's just going straight into Michelle, and Michelle's just pulling the trigger.
Yeah. I would like to see her try something different, some sort of two-wall serve or even a drive, just something different.
Air from Riffel, hits it out on the serve. Only one serve allowed.
Oh.
Scott Sinclair, Tony Bear.
1-0.
Need one of you guys in the tournament desk, please. Scott Sinclair, Tony Bear.
Oh.
but smart from Daniel.
Yeah.
That was a 20-mile-an-hour ball.
Yep.
But it was effective.
Yeah, it was. It was high and slow, and she felt like she could just hit it hard and. Oh. Did he hold up?
He held up.
Okay. Oh, interesting. That was a good move on her part to cut that off.
Yeah, well, Daniel wanted it.
Yeah, he did. He probably would have done something good with it. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh no.
You gotta love the crowd, and you
Yeah.
gotta love the way these players play. You know, everybody wants to win, but
Yeah.
you're gonna
Sometimes
enjoy
you
the
just
moment.
have to laugh. That's the one thing about outdoor that I think I love the most is the interaction with the crowd with you.
Ooh.
Nice, sir.
Hello.
Nice.
She did something different.
She did.
1, serve 3.
You'll be on court 3.
Oh, no.
She tried. She tried.
She's been watching Daniel too much.
Yeah.
Oh, coming up after this match, another pro doubles. Sostri and Munoz taking on Mercado and Riveros.
Oh, nice shot.
Mercado and Riveros, very good doubles team. They were in the world doubles. They got to the final a couple of years ago in Denver and lost to the DLRx2 in the final.
Did they? Okay.
Both representing Colombia, so we see them a lot on the international scene.
Right.
And both on the tours. So
Yeah.
the question will be, can they adapt the indoor game
Right.
to the outdoor game?
To the outdoor game, yeah. If they can, that's going to be a very, very tough match. Ooh.
If you've never been out to Las Vegas on these courts, I will tell you they're very slick.
They are.
Grip is definitely a commodity. Look at that from
Beautiful.
Daniel.
Very slick, and the ball dies a lot on these walls.
3, 4 serving 4, all
Okay.
square. Ooh.
Oof.
That was a
Called
little
a
casual.
skip.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, so did I, but you never know how it's going to go.
We'll have an appeal, but I think they'll lose this appeal. One agrees, one disagrees. Call stands.
Oh.
Went for a little too much.
5 serves 4.
Oh, nice shot.
Not a smile. Oh, no. You just feel they're going to take a timeout. No, they're not. 7 serving
not.
4. You just feel that the pressure.
Yeah.
You know, this is the semifinal. They weren't, maybe, well, I don't know what the seedings were for this. They are the 5 seeds, but the first round they had to take on Beltran and
I know.
Longoria, and then Landa and Kalani Lawrence.
I know. That's such a tough draw, but they did so well.
They did,
They
and so now they're coming up against the defending champions, the 1 seeds. They're certainly not out of it. It's only 7-4.
Right, they're not, and they can. I think they are very capable. But I've noticed that with Niels, she's I heard she was a tennis player, so I can tell that in her swing.
Two-handed backhand.
Yes, and a lot of her overheads, instead of coming down on top of them and keeping it in the court, they're just going out. If she can hone that in, that would help a lot.
Don't hit pinches in tennis.
That's true. That's probably why she's just going straight in. She did try to do a couple angled, things, and one of them. I mean, she's mixing up her serves now, so hopefully they can pull it together here. But they're very capable. I honestly think they could challenge the De La Rosas a little bit more.
And sometimes watching Daniel play, especially, sometimes he kind of fades in and out as far as concentration.
Yeah. And I don't know what that is, but
it's Daniel.
It is Daniel. It is. That's very true. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
That's like the worst. I hate when that happens.
8 serving 4.
All right. Oh, okay. Nice.
Perfect.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, Riffel knows how to open his racket face to go to the, well, I'm left-handed, open his right hand to go to the right.
Yes.
And it can be a difficult shot because you go too far white and it's out.
And it's out, yeah. You got to be very careful with that. But when you can execute it, it's brilliant. Go, go. Oh.
Just, again, we go back to that serve and go, it's just too easy for Michelle.
It is. Michelle's just hitting it down the line and, just high enough that she can't get to it.
There's one of those Daniel moments.
Where he tried to cut it off and, oops.
Let's keep this going, guys.
Nice. Beautiful.
Yeah, I've been really impressed with Riffel this week. He's really demonstrated that he can play outdoor really well.
Yeah.
He seems comfortable.
He does seem comfortable, and there's going to be a lot of people asking him to play doubles after this.
Yeah, both
here.
of these players, but
Yep.
I think they found a good partnership. They seem to play well together as a team.
Yeah, they communicate very well. They're covering each other very well, too.
That's an amazing shot from Michelle De La Rosa.
Women's BC doubles, referee.
8 serve 7.
Smart shot.
They're shooting out here.
9 serve 7.
No, not too bad.
No, 9-7.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. I'll just casually walk,
I'm just going to trot over there and roll it out in that corner. Holy cow.
I do find it fun that Michelle gives him a hard time when he misses one, and there's nothing when he makes one.
I know. She doesn't give him any credit,
No.
but then, she'll definitely give him crap. I think that's what's fun about watching them play.
Yeah.
They tease each other, and they have fun.
Got a group down beneath us having a good
Yeah.
time. And
Again, that interaction with the crowd is fun. I love it.
another point for Daniel.
12 serve 7.
12 serving 7.
Oh, that was a good shot.
Oh my goodness.
One of those died.
13 serve 7.
Now they've shot ahead. Oh, beautiful. Goodness.
Well, that brings up match point.
Yep.
14 serving 7.
14 serve 7.
Let's keep it going, please. No other we keep it short. We've got the women ready over there. Can we have our volunteer for women's BC doubles? Thank you.
They're going to replay that. That was nice to see.
He might have been able to get that for sure.
I think he said he couldn't see it because Daniel was right in his way.
Yeah.
And
And
it doesn't make
that's
too
match.
much difference. And
No.
so the De La Rosas, the 1 seeds, advanced to the final with a 15-7 win. On paper, they're expected to do that.
Yes,
no
they are.
surprises. Played very well.
Yep.
But credit Riffel and Niels. They put up a showing
They did.
and showed that they can play.
Yeah, absolutely. They did really well, and they made it very far and impressed a lot of us.
Well, coming up, of course, we've got another mixed pro semifinal. It's Sostri and Munoz. Two very well. Sostri, we know, is an outstanding outdoor player. Munoz has a lot of outdoor experience, but they're taking on two indoor players.
Yeah.
But those two players have made it to a semifinal.
Yeah.
It's not luck.
No, it's not. They're doing very well out here if they've made it that far. So it's going to be a very good match.
Well, my thanks to Janelle for joining me this afternoon. Of course, we're going to break the feed. We'll be back in a few minutes for that second semifinal.